And moving on to something else, with exactly 2 months before the Kenya Kwanza regime marks a full year in office, 56% of Kenyans say they believe that the country is headed in the wrong direction. This is according to the latest poll released today by Trends and Insights for Africa, TIFA, which has attributed this to the high cost of living. According to the survey, there is widespread agreement that increased economic hardships and failed campaign promises are the main failures of the Kenya Kwanza government, with the launch of the Hustler Fund and stabilization of the cost of fertilizer perceived as the main achievements of the regime. Our very own Kennedy Kimani with more on this story.
According to the latest survey by Trends and Insights for Africa, TIFA, 56% of Kenyans perceive that the country is headed in the wrong direction. The TIFA's scorecard of the Kenya Kwanza government, as it marks 10 months in office today, shows that only 25% of Kenyans believe that the country is headed in the right direction.
But those who are saying the country is going in the right direction now are only 25% of Kenyans. So they appreciate the leadership of Kenya Kwanza and President Ruto, that's 24% mentioned. And they also say that the economy is improving and the cost of living is not so bad, only 12%. So those are the 25% who feel that the country is heading in the right direction, and remember, they are a minority. Those who say that the country is heading in the wrong direction, if you remember, they are 56% in total. What is their main reason why they think the country is heading in the wrong direction? So a large majority, 79%, say that the country is heading in the wrong direction because of the high cost of living. And this is basically talking about the economy.
Of the 1,530 respondents interviewed between the 24th and 30th of June this year, there is widespread agreement that the launch of the Hustler Fund and stabilization of the cost of fertilizer are the main achievements of Ruto's government, while increased economic hardships and failed campaign promises are perceived as the main failures of the regime.
What we are seeing here, out of the total sample, 52% of Kenyans are saying that increased economic hardship is the reason why, or one of the things that they count as the failures of the Kenya Kwanza government so far. As we all know, both sides, whether it was Azimio or Kenya Kwanza, one of the key manifestos they had or campaign promises was sorting out the economy. But now that the Kenya Kwanza government got into power, over half the sample, over half of Kenyans are saying this is one of their failures. They have actually increased economic hardships for Kenya.
According to the poll, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki has been ranked as the best performer in Ruto's government with a score of 34%, with Education and Health Cabinet Secretaries Ezekiel Machogu and Susan Akumicha coming in second and third, with a mean score of 7 and 6% respectively. The poll by TIFA comes at a time when the opposition has begun its civil disobedience against the Kenya Kwanza regime, which is barely 1 year in office, which begs the question, will economic and political stability be achieved soon? Kennedy Kimani, Hope TV Newswatch, Nairobi.